Hello everyone, just coming out for a evening ride. I planned to go a different route, but because of certain people there I didn't. It's really getting dark earlier now. The time is going so fast this year. I'm wobbling all over the road, whoops. I did plan on going somewhere else tonight, but I can't. I'm aching so much, I've forced myself to come out at all. I'm feeling particularly nervous, self-conscious. I'm going to go to the seafront prom again. At least it's off-road. But as it's a nice evening, there's probably going to be quite a few people there still. I tried adjusting my saddle height earlier because I know it's technically too low, and I've intentionally had it low since I bought the bike because I just didn't feel well balanced with it too high. You know, I felt it was too easy to topple over and I couldn't save myself with my feet. Right. What is that noise? What the hell is that noise? I don't know if the microphone's picking that up. Oh, it's my shoes maybe. Yeah, it's my shoes. I don't know if you can hear it, but let me just get through here. Yes, without putting my foot down. When my left foot was kind of at the bottom of the pedal, whatever you call that, nearest the ground, it was going like squeaking. I'm just going to have to get off and push. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? I'm just not got my confidence yet. I think I'm the only cyclist locally who owns a set of lights. Honestly, no one seems to have lights. And it is definitely dark enough that you need them now. It's quite overcast tonight. You can see the orange sky from the sunset. I need to get some brake disc cleaner because since I've been in the rain they've been squeaking, and I thought just drying them off with a rag would have fixed it, but it doesn't seem to have done. Yeah, the nerves I have from cycling and the anxiety is quite high today, but I'm trying to push on still. That's the East Beach Cafe on the right. It's supposed to resemble driftwood, and I suppose it does. All the way along here, or a lot of the way along, several years ago, they put a long bench, just one big long bench, and I think they originally claimed it was the longest bench in the world. But part of it was two shelters, and I've mentioned them on this channel before. But the shelters, or so-called shelters, they don't do much sheltering, but the bench continues in all sorts of patterns through those shelters. So you can't actually sit on it when it's doing that. So what I read was that they could no longer call it like a record-breaking longest bench. So it's just now referred to as the long bench. Hello, doggies. Oh. Hello. Dogs don't like me, and that one really didn't like me. In case you haven't seen my channel before, this is the River Arun in Little Hampden. This is the lighthouse. Oh, the pier is open. Oh my goodness, can you hear those brakes? The pier's open again, that's nice. There's some people there, it's like they're fishing. It was closed for a while, maybe just a week, when they redid the handrails, I think. Good. The pier used to look very different. There was a different looking lighthouse here instead of this white monstrosity, which I don't think looks very nice. They had a more, like a smaller version of a proper lighthouse. And also, possibly at the end or halfway down the pier, there was another lighthouse of some sort. There is a light there now, which is a navigation light. But you can see online some old photos from Victorian times that shows people on the pier with the two lighthouses. It's really interesting to see. And the pier looked quite a lot bigger. I'm not sure what was different. I think it was supposed to be built in the shape of a boat now, but at the front it does kind of, it is a bit shaped like the bow of a boat. Right, I've had a bit of a rest, so I'm going to now go down. I'm never sure what it's called. It's either Pier Road or Arran Parade. I used to, when I had a car, I would drive here and park here sometimes at night. And in the summer it gets really busy. No, there's quite a few cars around. I think I'll just turn around. I doubt the camera can really pick the moon up very well, but it looks really nice. Around the back of the Coast Guard Tower now. Some shops on the left and the public loo on the left. Let's go back up to the seafront. These are all the Littlehampton seaside shops. Obviously they're closed at this time. There are those dogs again, not barking this time. I'm going to put my main light on, which I recharged yesterday. Oh, there's no lighting on the path anymore, but there are lights on the road. The first few days of having the bike, I hated doing this bit because I'm on quite a steep camber on the path, and I found the bike was drifting towards the grass, and it still is, but I'm feeling that I can control it much better, so that's good. Past the beach cafe again. There's a cyclist coming. Make sure there's no one behind me and get on to the left. Coming to the end of the cycle path, I'm glad I forced myself to come out. I'm not aching as much as I was before I left, which is odd. I fancy going a bit further, to be honest. Shall I do it? Shall I? What do you think? stop recording. I'm not too far from my home. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I hope this doesn't look too bad. I've done 4.5 miles, so by the time I'm home, that will be, well, around 5. I don't know exactly, around 5. So that's pretty good for me. It's pretty good for me. Please leave a comment, say hello, even if you don't know what else to say, and hit like. See you all later. Bye-bye.